update on the COVID-19, if it was intentionally set out there, we would have to get a database and we would have to uh, trace the virus and the different sequences to see if something stood out. If something did stood out, then we would know the mutation. We're going to have to start getting prepared for all the people that have, even though we're worrying about, the death rate and the virus mutating, we're going to have to start getting ready for all the patients that have gotten COVID that will now have long-term effects, pericarditis. There are over 14 different neurological disorders, the nervous system, the respiratory system. Apparently people are getting rashes. Discussed it in one of my other videos, the 14 different neurological brain disorders that 1 out of 3 COVID patients get after recovering from COVID. As the death rate goes up, so does the rate of the virus. They're saying there's 3 different possibilities. One, that it came from a bat. Like in the MERS and the SARS. The MERS, SARS, I believe it is, the bat bit a cat, and the cat transmitted it to a human. In the Middle Eastern, a bat bit a camel transmitted it to a human. Unless a human was infected by some bat increments. We don't know. The other one is somebody got into a lab and they were messing with bat that had COVID and somehow leaked. And then the third one, which would be biological warfare, was it intentionally created in a lab from a bat and then spread? A lot of the scientists believe that it wasn't biological warfare, that it was possibility of somebody in a lab, though, and that it leaked. So you have to find what's called the intermediary, as the virus passes, you have to find that and you have to stop it. So just like flu shot every year, you're going to have to take the COVID, and you're going to have to get the booster. they're saying between September and December that you should get the booster. What the Asian scientists are saying. And apparently we've got tensions with China over this whole thing. People dying, worldwide pandemic. If you look at the whole thing, not a huge percentage of people vaccinated, which that has which if the virus keeps mutating, then the people that got their vaccine, the percentage will be lower until they get a booster, which will push the percentage higher that they possibility won't catch the virus. So that's the update. We need to set up a beta database and see if it was intentionally, and then we'll know. Well, that'll rule that out. Now we can move on to figuring out where the intermediary is in the virus and capturing that and killing it. A vaccine that will protect you. Okay. I'm not a doctor. Don't quote me on anything I've said. Disclaimer here. These are facts that I've researched and studied.